Dawit Dreams is joining me today, ladies and gentlemen, behind an amazing author. A lot could be said about Dawit Dreams, a life coach. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday morning. Good morning, D.
Good morning. Thank you, David.
Man,
I'm grateful.
It's great to have you on this platform in InSheger Talk Show. Me and you, we go really, really back.
Yes.
We go very, very back, and we have done an amazing show. I mean, on another platform as well. A lot has changed.
Yes.
How you been? How's everything going? After the last we talked, there's a book is out as well.
Yes.
So tell me, how has it been the past year, 2013 for you? How's it been, and how been the journey of 2013?
It's amazing. I haven't spoken English in quite a while. So
Yeah.
you remember last time I had challenge speaking Amharic?
Yes.
Today I'm having block-ups speaking English.
It's crazy.
It's how the paradigm works.
Yeah.
Whatever you're used to, you want to do. Whatever is new, you have some problems adjusting.
Yeah.
So it just hit me when you started. You know, like my mind has been running in Amharic. I've been pushing myself the last 5 years to speak in Amharic.
Okay, yeah, it's great. And when we started as well last year, when we started on the other platform, the exact opposite was the problem.
Yes.
And then now it's such a beautiful thing, though.
At that time, it was a relief because
Yeah.
everywhere I went, people wanted me to present the presentation in Amharic, the
Yeah.
interviews in Amharic.
Mhm.
You know, the first interview I did on radio in Amharic, people said, you know, it's just that your tone will up, but we didn't hear any of the words we were speaking. You remember the first thing that I did? I went shopping. So I wanted to buy green pepper.
Mhm.
So when I went to the shop, they only had tomatoes and onions.
Mhm.
So I wanted to buy green pepper, and you call kare green pepper, right?
Yeah.
So, but the word kare wouldn't come to my mind.
Mhm.
So I would say, you know, you have that thing that burns your mouth, that sells out with tomatoes and onions. They can understand. I said that it's coloring green. And then I thought of it, and I said kera, because I was always traveling by the taxi. I said, I need some kera. Then somebody came and said, you can't even buy area, let alone transform Ethiopian Africa in Amharic.
Oh, wow.
Somebody said that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And
It
here
was
we
some
are.
tough love.
And here we
Wow.
are.
Wow.
Yes.
I
I
wish.
mean, he didn't say it in a bad way.
Mm.
He said it in sort of a joke.
Mm.
But some jokes can be mean.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, you know, it's not what people say to us; it's what we repeat to ourselves. You know, we like to play the victim mentality.
Mhm.
We want to say, "I could have done this, but he said this to me. She did that to me. They didn't give me the support. Why would?" All the bad things that we recall to our mind are excuses for not being the best version of us,
Mm.
for not becoming. That's the only reason. And if we look for, you hear people talk about all the bad things that happened to them. Now, even if you put a gun on my face, I wouldn't talk about the current problems that I have,
Mm.
because the thing that I have understood is, when you talk about problems, your problems take care of you. When you start talking about a problem, the more you want to talk about a problem, then you're just surrounded by this problem mentality, and it surrounds you and it controls you. And when you wake up, you're still thinking about the things that happened last night,
Mm.
and these arguments that you had the day before, and how you have less money to pay the rent and some expenses, and then you open your phone and you check the news and the bad news and the horrific news. You know, there is an instruction in all religions. We're supposed to start our day with gratitude and prayer.
Yeah.
And we think if we're praying or being grateful, we're giving something to God, but we're giving something to ourselves. I mean, think about it. If you say thank you to someone, you just make them happy. If you say thank you to God, you can make the Creator happy. Besides that, there is no any additional advantage that you give to the Creator. The advantage of prayer and gratitude is when you're grateful early in the morning, you're just reshaping your mind to focus on the positive. You know, maybe you're not living the life that you want, but you're grateful for the life that you have. Maybe you're not driving the best car, and you can complain about that, or you can be grateful for what you have and ask for better. You might not be having your own business, but you can be grateful for the business that you're working on. You know, last time there was no water, and last time there was no electricity at home, and I had an event. So always I have trained my mind and my team and my family, when the light goes off, we say thank you that there is light every day, but it went off now, it's okay. So we don't look to the light and say, oh, this damn Alpha or something. We don't hate that. So, but last time I was in a rush and there was no power and water at home at exactly the same time. So it was a bit of a rush. I was not disappointed, but I was in a bit of a rush situation. So when I was shaving my head, you know, this head, I shave it every day. And I love it.
You do a good job.
And I love it. And you know what happened? I accidentally shaved it the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
So I cut my head somewhere. And when I was taking the shower, you know, the water came through this way and there was blood all over me.
Oh, wow.
And I was scared. Not scared, but you know.
Frightened.
Yeah, frightened.
Yeah.
But the next thing that I did was gratitude. I said, thank you. I'm grateful that this was the only challenge that happened. So that way I stopped the rush right there. Because I could have threw the things that I had in my hand and be upset and do some other crazy things. And maybe the soap would wet the floor, make it sloppy, and I would slip and I would fall and I would get more damage. So my cure to all the problems is being grateful. You know, my book is full of gratitude exercises.
Yes.
30 chapters, 30 gratitude exercises.
Yes.
The point is you need to be grateful every day.
Yeah.
So people come to me and they say, Dawit, I just lost $1 million. What am I supposed to do? I say, be grateful.
Okay.
But I just lost $1 million. You know, you could have lost 2 million because I lost 5 million.
Wow.
Just look for a reason to be grateful. Yeah.
Definitely. Even in the worst situations, just have an energy to go like, you know, it could be very worse. I'm very grateful that I'm dealing with this. This is my challenge and accepting it.
Yeah.
Either
you can say I could have lost 2 million. You could say I could have lost 1.1 million. I mean, there is always something worse that can happen.
Yeah.
Look at the country the situation in our country. It's not very pleasant.
That's very true.
In the 21st century, the idol of Africa should be prospering in peace, love, harmony, unity. What we have is quite different.
That's very true.
But we can still be grateful for what we have, forgive ourselves, forgive our fellow man, and look for a better way.
And that's why,
or it could get worse.
Definitely, it could definitely get worse. Just thinking about that and being grateful for the things that we have right now is such a powerful thing. And that's one of the other things I wanted to ask was it's like such a stressful time with everything that's going on. People have, you know, as you say, different things that they could talk about now, and they're about to start another year, 2014. They're going to set a dream, but you know, right now everybody's in that unsettling energy. You know, everybody's just like, you know, because past 2 years, everything, you know, people have different excuses to mention now. COVID, war, the list goes on. And then they're about to start another year, though. How do they get a hold of their inner strength and set a dream, set a goal, and be able to achieve it in 2014? What do you have to say to them?
You know, the last 2 years haven't been easy.
Yeah.
Especially COVID and the other internal problems that we have in the country. And people are also fighting with the financial crisis and other problems. We do have problems,
Yeah.
in our personal lives, family lives, in the country, in Africa, in the world. But we need to remember that we are above those problems. I mean, the Creator's gift to us is much talent and ability that we can ever hope to use in our lifetime. If we get ourselves together and work in harmony, we are above those problems. I mean, like, who would have thought COVID would be this easy when it started? But the entire world working in harmony, and it's almost like a joke right now. Of course, a lot of people are suffering, but not. Were you in lockdown?
Yeah, I was, and then but the fear was just too much at the beginning. It was just I felt like at the end of the world or something.
And at that time, I'm sure that you had a lot of challenge because your restaurant just opened.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Just a year ago or
It was
something.
it was really tough. But then also though, but my I took responsibility for
You took
this.
responsibility.
Yeah, I took responsibility for it, and I changed the direction of my business, and I made it online and all that.
Yeah, I saw I saw all the progress. I don't see all the bad news, but I see all the good news.
Yeah.
But I love the saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." I mean, COVID made you stronger.
It really did for me.
If there was no COVID, we would never have thought of going online. It would
Yeah.
take you 10 years or 5 years or
Yeah.
2 years. But whenever challenge comes, whenever a problem comes, a solution appears. The question is, do you take hold of that opportunity? I'm Dawit Dreams. Sometimes people call me Dr. Dawit, and I like it. But I'm not a doctor. I don't have a PhD or anything. But I have a PhD in overcoming challenges. You remember my life story
Yeah.
since the day I started, since I lost the business and everything. Life has given me a lot of punch in the face, and I have fallen a couple of times. But what I have learned is the biggest challenge reshaped me the most. They made me better, they made me best. If I hadn't started with 3,000 birr, I wouldn't be the Dawit Dreams that I am today. If I didn't lose 5 million birr from the cafe and restaurant business, I wouldn't be the Dawit Dreams that I am today. So my problems really shaped me. Last time I was listening to Haile Gebrselassie, he was doing an interview in EBS with Megdas, and she said, "What motivated you?" And he said, "My challenge. I had to wake up early in the morning and run to school." So the challenge that you have in life, they reshape you. They make you better. They make you best if you use them and if they don't kill you. So somebody listening to this program is in the midst of a challenge, of a problem, and they're worried and they're scared and they're afraid and they're saying, "I don't know how to get through this. I don't know how to challenge this." Well, if you play the victim mentality and if you let the problem kill you, I mean emotionally, spiritually, if you allow it to kill your mind, then nothing will come out of it. But if you pull yourself together and get through this, something is going to come out of you that's going to transform your life, your business, your country. So the best problems are the sources of the best solutions, the best prosperity, the best love. Even if you drink poison, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you more, you endure it in a better way. If you've been affected by the coronavirus once, then your endurance, you get stronger.
Immunity.
So the big lesson that we can get here is, if you're getting through a challenge, it can be a disease, it can be through school, through business, any challenge, and you're thinking, why is this happening to me? Okay, it's already happening to you, so stop asking silly questions. Why would you ask, it's already happening to you, why would you ask, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to our country? Okay, it is happening. It is silly. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it?
2014, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta take your responsibility, you gotta be stronger, and let the challenges bring the best version out of you, ladies and gents.